everyone, it's Sammy from Scrapmaster's Paradise, and today I am reviewing something that I decided to try out. This is not a sponsored video or anything. These are things I purchased with my own money. I wanted to give them a try, and I also wanted to share them with you. So I'm going to be reviewing Chatbooks. So these are little books that you can make every month, and there are a couple of cool things about their app, and I tried out 2 of the different sizes, and I'm really actually pleasantly surprised. For the smaller one, it was a book for the girls, so I just added pictures of them and their friends, and I really like this one. They have carried this one around the house. They constantly flip through this one. And then my big one just arrived. These are done in monthly increments, so this is just May 2022. I just did our beach vacation. We went to Port Aransas over Mother's Day weekend, just had a long, nice weekend, and I put all those pictures in here, so we have a little document of that, and it's really just a cute little book, perfect kid-size book especially. But I'm excited that it does have like a nice looking binding so you can stack them and just have a little monthly book. So this is definitely like a minimalistic, easier style scrapbooking. So I'm gonna just give it a try for a couple months and see how it goes. But I wanted to do an initial review with you guys and talk about what it looks like quality-wise, the app itself, all the things. So we're gonna jump into the other camera and we're gonna look at them up close and personal, and I'll tell you my pros and cons for these. So let's go ahead and hop to the other camera. So real quick, before we get into quality and details, I'm gonna talk shipping and pricing really quick. So the little one is called a monthly mini, and it is super cute. It is, I think it's a 5x5, and it's super cute, very thin, nothing on the spine. But the month is there on the little flag shape, and you get to pick what picture you put on the front. And it comes in a small little envelope, and it came just right in the mail, just like that. And this one is, with my tax included, it was $5.42. So it'll vary just a little bit, and then, you know, prices go up. So for me right now, at this current moment, it is $5.42. And then the bigger one is the month book, and this one is quite a bit larger. I think this one's more like a 5x7, and it is a bound, like hard type book. And this one came in a little bit of a bubble mailer. It's like a thinnish bubble mailer, but it's super cute. And it comes in that one. And this one with the tax and everything, it was $16.25, which I feel like is a really good price for as big and nice of a book as this is. So let's go ahead and really quick talk about like how you set these guys up. There is an app, and you can go right in and pick pictures. So there's my book. That's the month I started with, which is May here. So you can go in and pull up your pictures, and you also have this option to smart fill, but I never do that. I manually select photos. There's like pictures of Stella, us playing, a Bloody Mary, her little dance class, pictures. So you just click whatever pictures you want to go in it, and you get up to 30. And you also can like combine pictures. I'll show you in here. You can do 2 to a page in the bigger book, and in the smaller book you don't get to do that. And then you can crop them, edit them, you know, all the basic functionality, and then you pick your cover and walk right through it. It's super intuitive, super easy to navigate through it. And I picked this one, the Sage Ombre. So month to month they change colors a little bit, so when you have a whole stack of them together, it'll be a really pretty color. So you can change it. There's a couple of options. For the single color, you get quite a few options of colors. So let's see. You get the option of the like teal color, the blush color, the sage, and black. These are actually the designer covers. You do get a few options here. So we'll continue to get the floral. These ones called Chris Loves Julia hardcover. It's got a little like framing around it. And then this color story. So it's like rainbow colored. So you can choose any of those ones. And then the ombre comes in 2 colors, which I picked the Sage. And then they also have this one, which is really, really pretty. Lightish pinky, almost leans coral. So I just do the same one. I want all of mine this year to be the same so that they can stack up. And I can go back, like you can go back and purchase more. So you can fill out your whole year. Even into past years, you can go back and do as many as you want. So I may end up like going back through this year and trying to fill out the whole year's worth. I think it's just like a simpler way to do photo printing, basically. Like I made this one just for the girls to have, just so they have some photos printed. I don't know that this will like completely replace scrapbooking for me, but it's a really great option to just get the photos printed so the kids can play with them and look at them, and then I can scrapbook the super special photos. But these are great for like the everyday photos, so it may take the place of some of the project lifing for me, just filling out these little books. But that's basically it. The app's super easy to use. You can go back and edit them. So there's the monthly mini, and there is the Chatbook month book. So anyway, that's what the app looks like. It's super easy to use. Just plug and chug your photos. So let's talk about this one. This one does not have a thick cover. The cover is thicker than the actual pages themselves. These are basically like photo quality type paper, kind of a thin paper. And then these ones are thick, like, you know, more of a cardstock feel to them. And I think it's really cute. I like the color on the edge, the little tab, the photo I could pick from any of the photos. And then the back is just plain. It just says Chatbooks on it. So the outside is a little bit thicker. And like I said, the girls have played with this, so you can see it's like dinged up. There's some pictures in here I definitely don't want to show because they're like in bathing suits and sometimes not wearing all their clothes, and also there's some of their little friends on these pages, but you have the option of having the photo go in as is, and then you get like white borders on the top or on the sides, depending on the orientation of your photo. Let's see if I can find, yeah, so here's some that are the orientation the opposite way. So you get the white borders like that, and then you have the option to fill up the entire page like so, and it fills up the whole page, and you can crop it and center it however you want to do. That's their little friend, so I'm covering it up, but I just put in like everyday photos of the girls from the month so that they have photos of themselves to look at, photos of their friends to look at. Yeah, that's another one of them together doing gymnastics, but Stella's painting, and it's really just, it was easy to put together. I do really like it, and the girls know, they carry this around the house and look at it together, and it's really sweet. And then this one was a specific like one trip weekend that I filled this one out for. And so it has a hard, nice cover. It's a decent cover with the binding, and I love that the month is on the binding and also on the front. And you also get to pick your picture for the front. And I do like how they have it like framed out in the same color. And then you get a white page so you can add writing or whatever into this. This is a glossy type of paper, so you'd need something like a slick writer. This is a scrapbooking pen. American Craft Slick Writer, but other companies make these too, like scrapbook.com has their own version, but it's a quick dry ink for slick surfaces, so it's great for writing on washi tape, any like glossy materials. You can write directly on photos and glossy papers and labels that happen to be glossy. It's a great pen to have just for all purposes. You can totally write a story in the front if you want, just pictures of us. You also get the option in this one to write a little bit, so you could have a little story here, and that way it crops the photo a little bit differently. You can see like these are full size photos. I did a couple of different things. So there's the full size, there's the one where you write with it. Here's some more full size photos, and then you also have the option to do 2 photos to a page, and that's what it looks like when you have 2 photos to a page. Let's see, that's pretty much it. Full size, 2 to a page. The writing type photos. And here's a photo I just left, a full-size photo, and it stuck it on here with the white borders even without the writing. So that's what it looks like if you just stick your photos in, if they're landscape orientation. But it's just cute. It's a cute little book. And on the back, you also get the same thing. There's the photo of Stelly sleeping on the way back. The car is loaded down. And then you can do some more writing on the back page. And I think that's for them to like print and stick it together. And then there's the back cover, also again just plain and says Chatbooks on it. But all in all, I was super impressed. Like the quality is nice. It's an actual book. It does seem a little bit thin, but it actually is a lot of photos in there. I think it's 30 pages or 15 pages front and back. And I feel like it's a good quality, like a bound book for 15 bucks. My family's photos are in here. I think it's great, and I can't wait to have like a whole stack of them on the shelf. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Since it did come in a bubble mailer, it wasn't super protected and I worried a little bit, but all I see is like the tiniest bit of crunching around this edge. So that would be a con if you're very particular about it. I feel like over time that's going to happen anyway because I have 2 little kids. Like they're going to read these and look at them and probably end up ripping them, to be honest. Like they're going to end up ripping pages at some point, I feel like. Toddler life, but that doesn't really bother me. If like these corners were really dinged up or there was lots of big folds in it, I would definitely write to them, but I'm not going to write to them over like the tiniest bit of corner dings because I think that's just going to happen over time anyway in my house. But anyway, I would love to know what you guys think of these. There are other companies that do kind of similar things, and I've seen this one for quite a while, and I wanted to just give it a try, experiment, try it out, see how it worked. I feel like the app itself is great. It just makes it super easy to pick out what photos you want, and you can do it. I plan on doing one for June. It'll be our June big vacation with all the family, so I'll have a book for that. And then I'm going to do Project Lifestyle, where I can do collage prints and add in some words and things like I usually do on the Project Life spreads. I'll do one like that and make it a little bit more artistic. These are just plain Jane, stuck it in, did a little tiny bit of journaling in this one where it was needed, but that was it. So I'll probably end up writing in the beginning here something about this being our Port Aransas trip. This was all of our first time at a Texas beach, and it was Stella's first time at a beach period. It was her first family vacation, and yeah, there you go. So I hope you guys liked the look at both of these. I will have a referral coupon code down in the description box for you guys. I know there's a referral code for it, so I will let you guys have that and give you guys a little % off of yours if you give it a try. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can follow me along, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.